Morning, well, Hippy Trev. Another beautiful day up here in paradise. Roll the intro. Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it. Rightio, well, another beautiful day up here in paradise. It's getting hot and steamy. My lawns are really starting to grow and get really long, but I've got to take off tomorrow and I won't be back till Friday. And the lawns can wait till I get back. That way they're going to really thicken up, and I'll get a good mow at them. Actually, I've got new blades on down the side there too. Old fat boy's grass is coming over the side of the fence as well. I've got to trim all that up. So I'm going through a fair bit of whippersnipper cord just trying to clean. Oh, that's a shim off Laney's air conditioning pump. I've kept all the shims that come off their air conditioning pump. I keep finding them on the driveway here. So that's handy if we ever have to do the old Coke can trip again, or the old Coke can trick again. Rightio, so what's happening today? Well, yet again, I've broken another window winder off here. This window is really hard to go up and down. I've pulled the door skin off more than once, and actually I'll bring you in a bit closer. I have pulled the door skin off more than once. Even that's getting a bit dodgy. And this window for some reason is really hard to go up and down. So I went out the back shed and I actually found another winder out there. This is the last one I've got. What I was going to do was just try and put a pop river in the back of there of the other one, but I found this one out the back. I'm pretty sure, and it's actually got one of the Jesus clips on there. So someone sent me this tool ages ago, which is a door clip remover. So I'm going to see if I can just put that in there. I don't know which way the clip is actually on. So I don't think it's that way. So this should slip underneath and pop the door clip off, hopefully. Which it's not doing. Oh, there we go. And there's the clip on the inside. Look at that, just by using that tool. In the old days, what we used to do is, poor old trim's actually getting a bit damaged over the years. What we used to do is just use a rag in behind there and pop the clip off. Now, I always put the clips on that way, so you can find it a lot easier from the other side. So I'm just going to put this clip back on here and save it, because once you lose them, they're gone forever. So that was really handy. It's not hard to clean these out, to change these over. So there's our, well, that clip looks a bit fucking that looks completely bent out of shape, but it will work. So just pull the window the whole way down. Actually, I'll use this handle. So I want the window all the way down, and that way I can put the handle in that position there. It's not the best looking clip in the world, but it will hold, and that way I can have my clip there. Boom, one window winder up and down replaced. That was nice and easy. It's a lot of force on that window. I've lubed up all the runners in here. I've done everything I could to make that the best I can, but it's still a very stiff window. Right, so I've got the clip on the old one again now, so I'll try to throw that out in the back shed, and if I ever need a clip, and I've always got one. Rightio. Now the next thing I want to do, oh my back, fucking agony. Back's in agony moment. Actually I need to put that away. Geez, a lot cooler when I can cut. Okay, so there's the crack in the windscreen. It's all gone to there. It's all spidered out everywhere. I'm heading over to Scary Barrow tomorrow. I'm having a new windscreen replaced, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove all my goodies off the front of the dash here. It's not up to them to. I'm going to leave the visor on. They can sort that out. They can pull it off and put it back on. But I'm just going to remove. These are all the goodies I have up. So there's a nice piece of amethyst. These are some shells. Oh, they're here. These are some shells that I got off Moore Park Beach when I went out there in the UK. So these are some shells from Moore Park Beach. I figured it's not up to them to pull all the stuff off the dash and put it all back, because it's not their job to have to do that. So I've got quite a few seashells up here. Oh, there's a little, I might need a bit of tweezers or something. All right, there's a, if I can't even get that out, that bit there, that's a tiny, tiny little piece of amethyst that I need to go, I'll have to go and get pliers for. What is melted into that? What is that? Oh, holy shit. I don't know what's melted into that. There's some seashell. There's another shell. There's a nut off something. And there's a bit of jewellery in there. What the hell? There's a bit of broken jewellery. It's come off something. There's more, I think there's more broken jewellery in here actually. There's a rose quartz. Oh, I think I know what that's from. Oh, that's a, oh shit, that's melted, whatever that is. There's a peace sign. I don't know what that is, it's melted. Oh, I remember. There's a little peace sign there. That's a bit of jewellery someone's given me. Now, can I get this bit of... Right, I've got to go. I can't get that out of there. All right, I have to get some pliers. There we go, that made it easier. Right, so I got me nice bit of amethyst stone. Some more rose quartz. Steffi's knickers. Well, actually, this is a scarf, like a neck gaiter scarf that Steffi gave me when I was riding down to Victoria a couple of years ago. And she gave it to me, and she made the comment of, that's been in her knickers drawer for close to 4 or 5 years. When she gave it, she said, I've had this in my knickers drawer for 4 or 5 years. So, whole way riding down to Victoria, I always said that, yep, I was sniffing Steffi's knickers all the way to Victoria. Feather from the side of the road. Piece of ore, I think that came from the Biggin mines. Another feather, looks more like a Maggie feather. Some, oh shit. Some more shells. This is one of my favourite pieces. It's getting well destroyed. That is a wand that my sister gave me about 30 odd years ago when I sadly I had to marry the twins' mother. I was out that I'll never see the twins again when they were about 2 or 3, so sadly I had to marry her, and that was a gift from my sister Jilly, who flew over from Victoria and gave me this wand, and this has been in every car and everywhere I've ever had. That's my wand. Some more seashells. This is the bandana for Ted, who passed away many years ago, my best mate Ted. Cheers, Ted. I've always got Pete with me, and I've always carried Ted with me wherever I went, so that's with me. That came from Leah's. One of my partners from years ago, I helped raise their daughter Leah, who sadly, through domestic violence at the age of 30, she hung herself, and that came from her service. Broken bit of whatever that is now, some sort of seed. A bit more of, I think that's from the beach somewhere. And a heap more seashells. I've got heaps of seashells. A stinky thing that doesn't stink anymore. That was, I tried to use that on my suit to hold my suit together with my fat guts poking out, because my suit didn't have a button on it. Some more seashells. Rubbish. And another seashell. Oh, get up there. And another seashell. So that's it. That's the. That's all. The, oh, and some. coral, which is basically dirt. All right, they're going to have to vacuum that out of there. So that's the whole dash. I've emptied the whole dash. So I'm hoping this rubber is going to be good enough for them to reuse. I don't know when they get the new windscreen whether it'll be coming with a new rubber, so I'm hoping this rubber is going to be good enough to reuse. Otherwise, maybe they bought a brand new rubber. So this whole windscreen's going out tomorrow and it's going to be replaced. So whew, it's pretty hot out here. It's getting really hot. So that's all the stuff off the top of the dash. As I said, there's no reason for them to have to clear the dash of all my personal belongings. And once the windscreen goes in and I get my car back tomorrow afternoon or whenever it is, I'm going to put all that back up on the dash. So I said that's from my best mate Ted. He's the reason I'm up here in Queensland. He got killed in a severe truck accident up north from here somewhere. And I actually flew down to his funeral down to Victoria. They repatriated him back down to Vic, which you would absolutely hate because they stuck him out at the your lawn or somewhere cemetery where he'd be freezing his ass off, the poor bugger. He hated the cold as much as I did. I mean, that's why he got me up here, because I hated the cold and so did he. So he'd be freezing his poor old box off down, and he's coughing down in Victoria. He'd be hating that. But I guess that's where all his family is and everything, so I get to go and visit his screen. And like I said, that's my beautiful wand. That's amethyst one end, quartz crystal the other, and that was given to me by my sister Jilly 30 odd years ago, and it's been in every vehicle I've ever owned since then, and other numerous bits and pieces. So rightio, well, so the door handle's now repaired on the car because that was really hard to undo that white window up and down. Like I said, I've greased and I've done everything I could in that window to make it run smoothly. It's the only window that's just terrible to go up and down. And what I might do with the old handle is I've got this bit here. What I might do is drill out the back of it and try and put a pop rivet in there. And that way, if this one ever breaks, I've also got another spare. So, because that is the very last one I've got with the rubber on, and it's really hard to get this window up and down. I was actually going to take one off the back doors and put on here if I didn't have one of these ones. So anyway, well, it's too hot to be sitting out here in the sun. So stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.